So now it's the inner circle of the sitting chief minister that we are talking about now. The CBI will question Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee's wife Rujira Banerjee in connection with the coal scam case tomorrow. This after earlier today Rujira responded to the central agency's notice and said that the CBI team can visit her anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. tomorrow. In her letter, Rujira, however, has mentioned that she's unaware of why she's been summoned by the CBI. 6 CBI officers visited the residence of Banerjee's sister-in-law, Menaka Gambhir, to question her as well in the case. The probe team is also likely to make another visit to Abhishek Banerjee's house to question his wife, Rujira, tomorrow. This after a 3-member CBI team had to return from her home yesterday after finding that Rujira wasn't present. Sources in the CBI claim that Rujira's name cropped up during its investigation into smuggling of illegally mined coal involved in a smuggling racket operating in the western part of Bengal. Sources say that during the course of the investigation, the CBI came across material hinting at the alleged involvement of Abhishek Banerjee's wife in the scam.
এত ভয় এখন আবার আমার সাথে না লড়াই করে আমার বউকে টার্গেট করেছে কি বলছে আমার বউ নাকি 2 বছর আগে এয়ারপোর্টে সোনা নিয়ে ধরা পড়েছিল তো তোর সিআইএসএফ আর সিবিআই কি নাকে নস্যি দিয়ে ঘুমাচ্ছিল যখন ধরা পড়েছিল এয়ারপোর্টে তো 500 সিসিটিভি ক্যামেরা আছে আমি তো চ্যালেঞ্জ করছি যদি ধরা পড়ে থাকে সিসিটিভি ক্যামেরার ফুটেজ কেন তোমরা পাবলিশ করছো না কেন প্রকাশ্যে আনছো না আমি তো পরের দিন সাংবাদিক বৈঠক করে বলেছিলাম আর আমি তো বলেছি আমার তোলাবাজির প্রমাণ দিতে পারলে ওই বীরেন্দ্রনাথ শাসমল যেমন বলেছিল না দাঁড় করিয়ে পুড়িও আমিও বলবো দাঁড় করিয়ে আমাকে ফাঁসির মঞ্চে নিয়ে চলো মৃত্যুবরণ করব
দিল্লির কোনো নেতা বাঙালিদের মেরুদণ্ড কি করে ভেঙে দিতে হয় আমরা জানি আমি বলি আসুন না একটু চেষ্টা করে দেখুন না অনেকবার তো ভেঙে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছেন আজও করছেন আপনাদের ধমকানি চমকানি আর জেল টেল দেখি প্লিজ আমাদের ভয় দেখাবেন না আমাদের মেরুদণ্ড ভেঙে দেওয়া অত সহজ নয়
Well, after the CBI summons on Didi's first family, there are claims and counterclaims flying thick and fast. The Trinamool says that it is a BJP bid to intimidate the ruling party, but the BJP has said that the involvement of Didi's family is not a secret. It's not a surprise and that everyone knows it. The Trinamool has said that the CBI and Enforcement Directorate and other central agencies are not neutral, especially just before elections, they are biased. But the BJP says that the CBI is simply doing its job and that this is due process. The third claim of the Trinamool is that the CBI action is an act of cowardice and a reflection of the dirty politics of the BJP at the centre. The BJP has rejected the claim and even said that Mamata Banerjee will also go to jail like Bihar's Lalu Prasad because she is corrupt. Well, on Sunday, the CBI served summons, like I said, to Abhishek Banerjee's wife, Rujira Narula Banerjee, and his sister-in-law, Menaka Gambhir. CBI sources say both have been served summons after the agency discovered material during the raids in the case, indicating their possible involvement. The CBI say that a few statements of witnesses and suspects have allegedly told the CBI about their alleged role in the coal smuggling case. A firm linked to Rujira, called Leaps and Bounds Management Services LLP, is also under the scanner, and certain transactions are suspected where she is a director. Okay, let's go back to our guests now. Neeti Jain and Riju Datta continue to be with us. Riju, the Trinamool has called this entire investigation, pre-poll vendetta, pressure tactics, dirty games, etc. of the BJP. The BJP says this is due process. This is a case that's been going on for a while. What do you say?
Just to answer your question, Shiv, is it not? Is it not pre-poll vendetta? Is it not political vendetta? It is quite obvious to everybody in this country. See, from the time BJP started campaigning in Bengal 6 months ago, they have singled out and targeted Abhishek Banerjee. They have leveled all kinds of charges against him. So, we were expecting something like this to happen because from Abhishek Banerjee to Mamata Banerjee to all of our leaders are not bowing down under their pressure. Now, the most pertinent point here is the sequence of events, the timing of it. 5 days ago, Abhishek Banerjee served a notice of disclosure to Amit Shah, and he was supposed to come and, stand in front of a special court today
Okay.
where his representatives came. Now, 2 days ago, BJP Youth Morcha State Secretary Pamela Goswami was caught with 100 grams of cocaine. Just imagine if TMC something would have happened, the national channels would have gone ballistic. But
No,
okay,
but we
he got caught. I know.
I hope you've seen how we've covered the Pamela Goswami case. I hope you've seen it. Yeah.
Shiv, I appreciate only your channel has done it because your channel is one of those channels who still has a backbone. Now, what happens is she has not pointed finger at Trinamool. She is saying Kailash Vijayवर्गीय and Rakesh Singh has implicated her and they are involved in drugs.
We've debated that.
So after these two things have happened, suddenly on the next day, a CBI notice has been handed over to
Okay.
Mamata Banerjee.
Okay.
So people understand this.
Interesting.
People are seeing right
Interesting.
through it, that you are trying to arm twist the top generals of TMC.
Niti, the Trinamool is basically saying chronology samjhiye. They're saying that this has been indicated for a long time and that the BJP was waiting to pounce on Abhishek Banerjee. There have been, many hostile, aggressive things being said during the campaign by Mr. Nadda, Amit Shah, others, and that it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. They're saying it's 100% vendetta and nothing else. Niti, respond to that.
Okay, first of all, Rijuji, you again went into whataboutery, going into cases that really don't matter. This case started in November last year. This is not after the chronology that you've just lifted. It is just a matter of your imagination that the chronology that you're building just to keep yourself away from it. CBI, like I said, is an independent agency. The BJP does not run CBI. And you would not understand that, sir, because it has become a fashion to completely do away with the institutions in this country, because your chief minister was the one who said that Modi ji is not my PM. I do not accept him as the prime minister of this country. So I understand that you would not understand what the institutions in this country mean. So I really don't blame you. But for the other citizens, let me tell you that the CBI is an independent agency. They have gone into the probe. It is not recent. It started in November last year. And this is a result of that. They are doing their investigation and they're allowed to do so. So don't build up an imaginary chronology where none exists.
But are you surprised at all, Niti, that something like this happens just weeks before the election? If there is a big summons like this for Abhishek Banerjee's wife, it's difficult to defend that it is just due process. Amidst all this politics, you will face allegations.
The power struggle really is. See, I cannot speak for CBI because I'm not a spokesperson for the CBI. All I can say is that they had the matter to investigate and they've gone ahead to do that. But if you're talking about the power struggle and misuse of power, I think Mamata Banerjee needs to speak for it.
Okay.
When her officer was summoned by the CBI, she sat on dharna for Rajiv Kumar. She has done all of those things. Nadda ji was attacked and the 3 IPS officers were asked to be transferred to Delhi, and then again she created an entire hue and cry.
So the Trinamool is no one to lecture on misuse of power.
The agencies go as they do.
Riju, Niti says she can't speak for the CBI. She says this is due process and that Mamata Banerjee is no one to speak as far as misuse of power, invoking those 2 examples, including Mamata Banerjee sitting on a dharna. That was also concerning the CBI.
Sure, I am amused at what the BJP spokesperson just said, that these chronologies are imaginary. I don't know what they are harping on. See, everybody understands what's happening in Bengal. And I'm glad she mentioned Rajiv Kumar and CM, our honorable CM, protecting our DDM Commissioner of Police. You have to also remember that was 2019.
Because he was involved in the JIT scam. And she was protecting him. I don't think you should be harping about that at all.
Ms. Jain, let me just speak. That was also 2019 February.
Okay.
Just before the general election.
Riju, last 20 seconds.
Now the pertinent point is BJP does not have any card to play anymore. They do not have a political slogan. They don't have a religion card to play after their state president has abused Ma Durga and Lord Ram. They do not have a development agenda. So their last ploy is to use of state machinery to somehow intimidate TMC.
20 seconds to you, Niti. I'm completely out of time. Niti, last 20 seconds.
Machinery misuse is what you do, not us. The insult of Ma Durga was yours when you did not allow even the Visarjan of Ma Durga and the culture that you have been harping about. We have the support of the people. We
Okay.
do not need anything from you, and we are going in with the plan of
Today,
development. that
today
will
the
end
political
things
fight
that
has
have
become
done for
totally
the state of
personal.
Bengal, and that is-
Let's make no mistake about it, whether it is the use of state machinery, whether it is the invocation of Bankim, whatever it is today, it's become very, very personal. It's reached the inner circle of the sitting chief minister. We'll have to see where it goes from here. Thank you, Neeti. Thank you, Riju, for being with me on this. Abhishek Banerjee's wife, Rujira, she's a non-combatant. She is a private citizen, but she is not new to controversy. Before the coal scam, it was the gold scam in which her name had emerged. Here is Rujira Narula Banerjee, the name you've been hearing about in today's big developments. Rujira Narula Banerjee is set to face the CBI. But this isn't the first time that the wife of the Trinamool's number 2 is in trouble. Born in Bangkok, Rujira still has a Thai passport. But in government documents, she calls herself Indian. She found herself embroiled in a big controversy 2 years ago when customs officials wanted to search her baggage, citing detection of a significant amount of gold in X-ray images. The Calcutta High Court granted Rujira relief from the customs notice, observing that she is a Thai national holding an overseas Indian card. The case is still in courts. The Home Ministry had also issued a notice to Rujira in 2019 for obtaining a PAN card without mentioning her nationality. The notice also pointed out discrepancies in Rujira's father's name on different instances. Rujira and Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee married in 2012, months after Mamata took oath as Chief Minister for the first time. The two were classmates at a Delhi Management Institute where love blossomed. The couple went on to have a daughter and a son. While Abhishek Banerjee soon established his clout in Trinamool circles, Rujira largely kept herself in the shadows and away from politics. But that was before politics caught up with the Trinamool's first family. Bureau Report, India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.